Hello. How's everybody doing? So I want to do let's just do elements because I'm outside and I really don't know how much daylight I have left. And I haven't been on here in a while. Work has been crazy, but I miss doing readings. So getting back into it. But anyway, let's do what's coming towards you? Like, what's your current situation and the outcome? We're going to do all elements. So we'll start with fire, because Aries is first. So fire. What does my fire elements need to know, Spirit, right now? Or not what they need to know. What is their current situation? Oh, okay. Ooh, bottled up. This could be you or them. I feel like this is you, okay? I feel like you've bottled up a lot of stuff inside. No, we're not jumping. Sorry, my cat's out here and he thinks he can jump at these birds. But anyway, I think that you've been keeping some things inside. You're not opening up. You're being closed off, or they're being closed off. Probably both of y'all could be being closed off right now. And you know, whenever you're bottled up, you could feel like there's deception, right? Going on. You could be feeling that way because there's a lot of emotions that you're keeping inside. You're not sharing with the other person. They're not sharing with you. So whenever that happens, like, your mind gets to wondering, what's going on. So you could have illusions about things that are not true, deja vu. So this has probably happened before. It says it's happened in the past, repeated patterns. This could be multiple chances. Something's moving though, y'all. The environment is changing. That's what it says. So let's see. The current situation. What do we know about the current situation with fire signs? Yeah, I feel like you're fixing to find out some truths. We got a magnifying glass here. So something's coming forward, and that's what that moving forward is. You're probably going to find out that there's an obsession. Somebody can't let you go. Y'all can't let each other go. I feel like y'all both have been through pain before. And that's why you're guarded. That's why you've bottled all this up. You don't know how to talk about it, because y'all both going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But then if I bring this to you and we talk about it, are you going to run away? You know what I'm saying? Or, I think both of y'all are overthinking. Yeah, there's conflicts. Y'all definitely have, like, maybe even some differences. Maybe even thinking about the situation differently and, like, how it played out. But you're not talking to each other. Not yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're bottled it up. Ooh, I think you're going to they're going to ask you out, though. Yeah. Let's see here. So right now, this is being, divinely guided, right? Because Spirit's involved. So let's see what tarot says. moving forward. What does my fire signs use to know moving forward about their situation? It is so nice outside right now. 10 of Wands. I feel like you've definitely been burdened. You know. But the good thing about 10 of Wands is this is as heavy as it's going to get, right? So it's going to release. Like, as of right now, as I'm talking, like, it's going to start releasing. It's not going to be as heavy as it has been. This burden, this stress, the anxiety, it's fixing to be released. Holy crap, y'all. I got the 10 of Cups. So, you know, there's deep love here. And there's a happily ever after. I mean, should I say much more? Because that's pretty bomb ass right there. Yeah, you got a King of Swords coming at you. There's somebody that's going to take a head over heart approach. Somebody that, you know, handles their emotions really good. I think that this is self-control. It's very thought out action. This person's going to think it out before they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they're in anxiety over it, you know, but they're going to find the strength to come in and make you an offer, because like I've got the 10 of Cups here, which is the happily ever after card. So I think that Spirit is trying to tell you to try to let go of the stress and the burden, right, that you're feeling right now, and that like you're gonna get an offer, because we had the dating card, you know. So they're going to reach out. They're going to talk to you, but they're in their head just as much as you're in your head, probably. So anyway, all right, guys, that's what I have for my fire signs. Let's go on to, let's do Earth. What do my Earth signs need to know right now about their current situation? The current situation. Oh, well, you or them are wanting to meet up and have a discussion. So that tells me that, like, if you are, this date, this is definitely going to be a date, because that's not what I meant to say. So somebody's going to ask you out, right? I don't know if you're talking to them or not, because this is giving me discussions about stuff that's already happened. But then I also see there on the very bottom of that card, it says dating multiple people. So maybe y'all are going to have a talk about, are you dating other people? Are we single? Like, are we single and we're dating, or we together? And you know what I mean? Like, maybe y'all are newly talking, or y'all been separated, and this is a discussion, a talk about getting back together. Let's get more into it, okay? Oh, but they got masks. So somebody's pretending right now, like they're putting up a front that maybe they don't care as much as they do. It also says not genuine on there, but that's not what I'm picking up on. So I don't even know why I read that. But maybe, I don't know, because a lot, like when I first read that not genuine, I feel like somebody's lying, right? But maybe it's not that deep. Maybe they're just not genuine with their feelings because they're scared right now. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because the first thing I thought of when I seen that is like they care, but they're masking it. Like they're pretending to not care. So it is not genuine. It's just, it's deceitful. but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where anyway, on to the next one. Adrenaline. Man, this might feel like a roller coaster ride, because y'all got so many ups and downs in this shit, you know? You might feel good one minute and not the next, and they might too, you know? Like, or maybe this really is just all up in the air. Like, one minute you feel like they're all in, and the next minute you don't. So maybe that's where this coffee date's coming in and discussion. Where are we? What are we? Where are we going? You know, type of thing. So, escape. I feel like y'all have been blocking each other and pushing each other away. You know, somebody tried to escape how they feel. They're wearing a mask and they're trying to escape how they feel. This is exactly what that is. But I have the coffee date there, so I don't know if that's you or them. Dude, like, they think that you're this person's muse. They're inspired by you. They might listen to music that reminds them of you. This person might even write music for a living, and you're their person that they think about when they write music, you know? Whether it be heartbreak or just the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride. There could be song lyrics that just really speak to this person. So I've got moving, which is, so something's fixing to change in this dynamic, right? Fired up. Oh, this could be passion, guys. Let's see what tarot says. I want to know what the outcome is of this situation, and let's get it from tarot. Spirit, tell me Earth signs outcome of this situation. It's kind of humid out right now. Like, it felt amazing a while ago, but now that the sun's going down, like, this is super weird, isn't it? But you know, like, as I was younger, somebody told me that it's more humid at night because the sun's not burning the heat off. You know, anyway, I'm like, well, I sure don't feel that way. But after he said that to me, I feel it, like the humidity worse at night. It's crazy. But anyway, he was saying it was like scientifically proven that the humidity's worse when the sun goes down. Okay, Earth sign. What's crazy, he's an earth sign too. Outcome. Earth sign outcome. It's one of my exes. That's how I know that. Ooh, y'all, look at this. We got the Ten of Pentacles in the outcome. This is success. You know, it's, I mean, of course, the Ten of Pentacles is the pinnacle, you know, the material success too, but we're not talking about material things. But maybe, like, your job is doing really well right now too. Yeah, this is so crazy. Like, so I feel like moving forward, during this conversation, there's going to be the conversation is going to be about setting boundaries, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe what are we moving forward? And this is how I like to be treated. This is how I'm going to treat you. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, we got the devil. So there's a lot of temptation here, guys. Like, I think that y'all both maybe even obsess over each other a little bit. You desire this person. They desire you. You know what I mean? Like, because this is in the outcome. Yeah, you're resolving unfinished business. It's, you know, but with this reunion that I see coming in, like I said, reunions are technically tests. You know, have you changed? The issue that split you up to begin with, did you get that resolved? You know, That way when you move forward, you can have a fresh new start. Okay, guys. That's what I got for you. For my lovely earth signs. Oh, my cards fell. Sorry, hon. Okay. Okay. Let's go on to what we got next. Fire, earth, air. I hate doing water last, but anyway. What was it? Air. Air sign spirit. Okay, air signs. Spirit. Tell me about their current situation. My cards are getting sticky. It's humid out here. Side piece. Damn, y'all. I didn't mean to pull that one. Do you feel like somebody's side piece? Is there other people mixed up in this? Because it says like flirting with others. There could be another person involved. Somebody secretly hooking up. Trapped. I mean, it says stuck. Do you feel stuck in your situation? Like, are you married and you feel stuck? Or it's a mental prison. Ugh. Man, y'all, I don't like this. It just got really heavy. Alright, let's see. What else do I need to know about the situation? It's my personal opinion, you know, I don't feel like anybody is stuck in life. If you are miserable, you can get out. But here's the thing, it takes time probably. It takes money. It takes, you know, being strategic. Because, like, I felt stuck one time in my life. I lived with a guy. And I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't even work. He let me stay home, you know, but he got very controlling and abusive, and I had to get out. But I secretly stashed money. You know, I had family and friends help me here and there. And eventually, like, I got up out of there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like anybody is completely stuck and trapped. Sorry about the loud noise, guys. But, okay, let's read some more in this. Oh my gosh, I just sit here and seen my devil card. So, somebody's obsessed. This is possibly an unhealthy relationship. Yeah, I've got, like, affairs here. There's a love affair, temptation, flirting. And there's secrets. Wow. Y'all, this card come out for the fire signs, I think it was. And it had a totally different meaning than what it does right now. Wow. This is so wild to me. And, you know, and this might not be everybody's situation, and I'm sorry if I'm not tapped into it, but somebody needs to hear this message. That, like, you're not stuck. If you are getting cheated on, or if you are the one cheating, like, get out. Get out. There's no sense in living this life miserable, because we never know when tomorrow ends. So, do you really want to live the rest of your life miserable? Like, because time is, you know what I'm saying? It says needing some time. But it also says now is the time. Unexpected changes come in. There's jealousy here. Like, this situation just does not sound good at all to me. There's pettiness here. Talking behind each other's backs. There's partying going on, possibly. People going out with other friends, doing shit they ain't supposed to. Okay. Spirit. For my air signs. What is the outcome? What is the advice and the outcome? Let's see. What is the outcome? I hope you're not going through this. But if you are, I've been there. And it sucks ass. Very painful to get cheated on, you know, because you think it's you. It has something to do with you, and it doesn't. It has nothing to do with you. You know, you just wasn't that person's person. That's, I mean, I know that it hurts to say it bluntly like that, but that's what it is. Like, that person did not love you enough to not do the things that they did. Because when we go and do things that we know are going to hurt somebody and we do them anyway, I mean, that tells you right there they don't care, or they wouldn't have done it. Would you have done it to them? Okay, sorry. Outcome. I feel like there's definitely going to, I think you're going to get, you know, another offer. You're going to have a new beginning, you know, somewhere else. Because that's the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is literally like reevaluating your life. You're going to sit here and reevaluate what you need to do and where you need to go. Be strategic and where to go next. I got within this next 6 months, something big is going to happen when this dynamic. I know 6 months is a long time, but if you were like me, I mean, it took me a minute to gather everything, like to gather finances and plus figure out what I needed to take and what I needed to get. Because when I left, like, I didn't have anything. Like, I literally had a bed and our clothes. I had 2 girls at the time, you know, so I didn't have anything. So you've got to think about that. Where am I going to go? Like, what am I going to need? I had to even get a whole nother, like, a job to even do it. Oh, I got mosquitoes. That's lovely. Okay. But yeah, like, you deserve a relationship that's an equal give and take, you know, somebody that's going to tell you the truth and be clear about what they want. And you need to set boundaries. Boundaries are healthy. Yep. You need to rest and heal first. I think that is what Spirit is telling you and guiding you right now to do. Okay, I hope that helps. That was a rough one. Hey, my Pisces. I had to come inside. I was starting to get bit by mosquitoes. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me about my Pisces situation right now? What is going on with my Pisces in love? In love. Tell me about their situation. Escape. Ooh. Is somebody trying not to talk to you? Are you trying to not talk to them? You've been pushing somebody away? Somebody's been hiding from you? We got obsession, though. I mean, somebody can't let you go. Or you can't let somebody else go. Or maybe both of y'all. Like, you're trying, like, literally trying to run away. But this, no. Obsessed. I feel like y'all have been having a conflict, or you're in conflict with each other. You know, there's some type of differences right now. Maybe you see the situation different than they're seeing the situation. Drama. So somebody created some type of problem, you know, or somebody in the dynamic is, you know, overreacting, you know, making this situation bigger than what it is. And we have triggers here, so this could be triggering, you know. Maybe somebody did something that triggered you, you know, or you did something to trigger them. And that's why there's these differences right now, and somebody's like trying to get away from it. Like, because I know that, like, if it really is from trauma, you know, triggers, you know, people run from that. I know I do. Like, if you trigger something within me that hurt me a long time ago, sorry, my boob is itchy. But, you know, if you trigger something within me that hurts from a long time ago, like, I mean, I'm going to run. I'm going to hide, you know, and I'm going to need time to process that. But something's moving, you know, the environment around you is fixing to change. Oh, it literally, this is anchor, like holding on together. So I feel like, you know, we have forbidden here and secrets. So maybe, this is giving into pleasure and love affair. I don't know what them are about, honestly. Let's see. I hope nobody is like cheating and all that and have somebody else that they're thinking about, but that's not really what I was picking up on at all. That's why it's kind of like on left field, because that's not, I wasn't picking up on that. Or maybe they're just super tempted to come back in because of like the pleasure that y'all had together. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that like when you are not talking to somebody, like it seems like you think about like the intimate times more, and yeah. So they might, and the secret part is they're hiding it. Like they have an obsession. They have an obsession, y'all. Okay. Spirit, what is the outcome of this situation? Whew. Y'all, I just got hot. I got a hot flash. Like, what the hell? I think somebody's hot for you, and they're hiding this shit. I just got hot all over. Like, yeah. I think they're hiding the hots for you. You're wanting to have that passion again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands here. So somebody's fixing to come in with like confidence and determination, you know. I mean, oh my gosh. Like I've got the Four of Wands here, guys. So like, I mean, this is, you know, a happy home together. This is, you know, this could be a soul contract. Like y'all are fated to be together. Like this is a soulmate twin flame vibe, if you believe in all that. It is a very high level commitment card. I feel like somebody's fixing to come in with confidence and determination to have a commitment within the next month. 1 month. You're going to hear from this person. Yep. You're going to start seeing something that you wanted start taking bloom. I think that they are reevaluating their decisions right now. And you know what I'm saying? The distance that y'all have between y'all is helping them really figure out how they feel and how to move forward. Yeah, you're going to have unexpected news coming in. and the beginnings of an opportunity. The beginnings of a forever, right? Commitment, the Four of Wands, a happy, stable home. The beginnings of that, you know, when you get this unexpected communication. You know, they might come in texting, or they could call, you know, like everybody has their own way of communicating these days. A lot of people text, you know, but it just depends on how deep y'all were before. Like if you were on a level where y'all talked a lot on the phone, they could call you. But I think it's going to be out of the blue. You're going to hear from this person. And they're going to come in being very confident in what they want. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I really like the ending of that. That was nice. So if it resonated with you, don't forget to like down there. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyway, until next time, guys. Bye.